Penn State football, a tradition of excellence for over 130 years. Welcome to Nittany Nation Rewind. Sometimes all it takes is a spark.
A new chapter in the Penn State football program, the Bill O'Brien era,
To help a program rise from the ashes.
We would have ran into a burning building for him.
You're about to take a trip back to Beaver Stadium to remember the team and the times that helped Penn State return to the national stage.
It's been a long and hard journey, and it's definitely had its ups and downs.
We don't give up, and we never gave up.
It's been both rough and amazing, and I'm just so happy we were able to come out on this note.
You'll find a senior class who could have folded, but instead found something special.
I know 8-4 is not 12-0, but it's the closest to 12-0 I've ever felt.
Nittany Nation Rewind starts right now.
Hey, hi, hello. Welcome back to Nittany Nation Rewind. I'm Peter Terpstra, standing on a double box.
Yes, you are. I'm Jack Washer. Welcome back to the show where we bring back memories from your favorite Penn State football seasons. Next up, Peter, is the 2012 Penn State football team that left behind a lasting legacy.
Now, things were certainly going to be different heading into the 2012 season. Penn State had its first new coach in 46 seasons when Bill O'Brien took over after serving as the offensive coordinator for the New England Patriots. Plus, you would see names on the back of the jerseys to honor those guys who stuck with the program. Now, before the team could even play a game, they took a loss. Just before the team started fall camp in 2012, the NCAA handed down the following sanctions: a $60 million fine, a 4-year bowl ban, 10 fewer scholarships per year for 4 years, plus current players could transfer to any other school and play right away. And then the season started.
A new chapter in the Penn State football program, the Bill O'Brien era, starts with the 2012 football season.
Penn State looked to begin picking up the pieces left by the sanctions, starting out with Ohio out of the MAC.
McLaurin dumps it off to Belton. Touchdown!
But a 14-3 halftime lead disappeared. Ohio scored 21 unanswered points in the second half.
Huge win for Ohio and a difficult loss for Penn State.
The game flew by, and all of a sudden it was like, oh my gosh, like here we lost. You know, like Penn State doesn't lose to Ohio. You know, I respect the heck out of the MAC. A lot of great football players, but like that just shouldn't happen.
An opening game loss. That doesn't happen at Penn State, Peter.
The atmosphere is different. It's not the same as it was the past 4 years, and we just didn't look the same on the field.
We had losing seasons in the middle of the 2000s, and there were still a lot of people in those stands.
Reality really set in today for a lot of people, including myself. I mean, you got to move forward sometime, and that time is now.
Next up, the Nittany Lions headed south to face Virginia, and kicker Sam Ficken had a day to forget.
And now 20 missed it again.
Still, after the Hoos took their first lead of the game, 17-16, Penn State had one final shot with seconds remaining.
43 yards to win it. He missed it. Virginia wins, and Penn State comes up short.
There's like this line of thunderstorms that was coming in like literally almost as he was kicking, and I think right after kicked and he missed it, it was just a downpour. That's kind of what it feels like, you know, when it rains, it actually downpours, you know.
Ooh, it did pour. Penn State would bounce back, though. In week 3, the Nittany Lions hosted Navy at home, and you saw some life from Penn State. They dominated 34-7, and the team gave Bill O'Brien an ice bath after his first win as head coach at Penn State.
He was just so honest and so about the game that it just made everything so easy. We all just loved him immediately. We bought into everything, and we would have ran into a burning building for him.
Big Ten play would start on the road at Illinois. After the NCAA sanctions hit, Illinois coaches, along with other schools, showed up to the parking lot outside of the Lasch football building to try and convince Penn State players to transfer. If you were looking for motivation, well, Penn State had plenty of that. Linebacker Michael Mowdy had 2 interceptions, including one in the end zone, returned 99 yards to the 1-yard line.
We had good football players on that 2012 team, but we had great people. What was so special about that team is that everybody accepted their role, big or small.
Speaking of role players, with Silas Redd transferring to USC, Zach Swinick became the future running back. He put up 100 yards on 19 carries with 2 touchdowns.
We definitely knew it was something personal, and, and a shot towards us, so we just took it even personal, even everything that's been going on in the offseason with them, coming to campus, trying to rip the family apart.
Penn State wins 35-7. Revenge is sweet. Now, Penn State would go on to win its next 2 games over Northwestern and Iowa, moving to 5-2 on the season with the meat of their schedule still in front of them.
All right, coming up next, Peter, it wasn't all sunshine and rainbows, though, especially when the Buckeyes came to town.
Plus, the finish that gave you hope for the future of the program. Next.